Hey guys, what's up? So I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be straightening my daughter's hair. As you can see, it is extremely tangled because she wears her hair in like a ponytail bun all the time. I know you guys assume that it's braided all the time, but it's not. I'm going to be using the Olaplex system. I've been seeing this system a lot, and I decided let's just give it a try. And also, I'm going to be using the Denman brush to detangle her hair. All the things that I'm going to be using in this video, I'm going to go ahead and list the link in my description. So you guys, if you're interested in purchasing whatever, you can go ahead and do so. This is not an ad video. It's just things that I decided to use and just basically doing a detailed review on how I wash her hair and all that stuff and what I use to straighten it and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in purchasing, I will list links to those products for you. So the first thing I'll do is go ahead and run some water through her hair, and I did not have to use that much of the shampoo to get her hair to be super sudded, and that's what you want to look for when you're washing the hair, is for it to have some like suds and stuff. So I'm going through and I'm basically separating her hair. Her hair gets super detangled because I don't know, it's just the texture of her hair, and then she has a lighter color, that sandy brown color, and it's so easy to get dry. And I've just been looking for shampoos and conditioner that works for her hair, that puts the moisture back in her hair. So because her hair hasn't been washed for a week or two, I'm gonna go ahead and soap it twice with the shampoo. And as you can see, I did not need that much shampoo to get it to where I need it to go. So I go ahead and wash it twice. Sometimes it depends on how much products I use throughout the week. I will shampoo it 3 times just to get make sure that her scalp is super clean. But for this time, I only shampoo twice, and I'm gonna go in with the conditioner. So whenever I have the conditioner in, I want to go ahead and detangle her hair with the conditioner in. I was trying to test the conditioner as I'm doing it to see if I need it as much as I put in our hands. When we're doing like natural hair, we tend to like overuse conditioner sometimes. So I wanted to see like if I needed that much. And at the end, I was just like, F it, like I'm just gonna go in and just use the rest of it in there. So I really don't know if I needed that much or not, but it definitely did the job as far as softening up her hair for me to get through it and detangle it. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to separate her hair in sections, using my Duchess Sprays comb. As I said, I'm going to be basically focusing on the things that I use in this video, and then I go through with a denim brush. What I do is, of course, you want to always detangle from root to tip, but I always loosen up the root first, and then I get it to a point like halfway mark, and then I go in from the tip and I detangle, and so that once I hit that halfway mark, now I can go straight through from the root to the tip, and I make sure I can comb through it all the way, and I go back in with the fine teeth comb to make sure it goes through all the way. Now, like I said, her hair gets super detangled. She loses a lot of hair, but as you guys might assume, like she's always braided, but she is not always braided. Typically, she just loves her hair in a nice fluffy bun, or she likes to wear it out curly. And I just allow her to like express herself with her hair and what she wants to do. So if she doesn't want to wear braids all the time, I just allow her not to wear braids. So now she wants a straight hair, and she wants to wear the straight hair to school. And I told her like, hey, your hair is very her hair does not hold heat at all. So I was very concerned about her wearing her hair straight into school, because I just think like as soon as she hits her first class or whatever, it's just gonna puff up, and for the rest of the day she's gonna be like walking around a puffy mess. So what I did, I gave her a scrunchie and I said, keep this on your hand because I just know like your hair's gonna puff up. If you go to the bathroom and your hair is like a big old afro, just go ahead and put it in a bun really fast. So I was very nervous. She just wanted the excitement of wearing her hair straight for the first time to school. But for me, I was just a little nervous that it was not gonna hold any heat. So I pulled out all the OGs of like pressing her hair out to do that. So if you guys want the details of what I use to press her hair out, then just keep watching. So I'm showing you guys right here is how detangled her hair gets. And when her hair is this detangled, I kind of like to separate it hair by hair, strand by strand, just so that I don't rip her hair apart. So whenever I'm trying to make a part and it's detangled, I kind of pull at it to stretch it out so that I can get it detangled. So then I go in and then, I use a denim brush, which for me has been one of the best, strongest brushes to use. They do have a lot of those brushes on the market. However, the denim brush, I hope I'm saying it right, it does outlast like most of the replicas that they have in like the Chinese stores and stuff, because you can put heat to it and the brush bristles doesn't curl up or melt or anything. So, and this is how I clean it. I just rip it apart. I clean her hair out. I clean the conditioner, all that stuff out, and then you just put it back together and it's like brand new. So I really do recommend this brush, and like I said, I'm going to link it in the description. Go ahead and wash the comb out, wash the sink out. I know a lot of people are very wary about washing hair in the sink, but I always make sure I spray the sink down with some bleach, scrub it out, and get it like nothing happened. So don't worry, guys, my sink is clean and I just replaced the brush. So anyways, now we're going into straightening her hair, and the system that I use is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny. So I haven't straightened hair in a long time, but whenever I am doing straightening hair for like, say, a silk press or anything like that, I want to use the Super Skinny system because it just helps to get the hair straight. So the serum is what I'm going to put in her hair first, and the serum is going to make the blow drying process much faster. So it gets the hair to blow dry a little bit faster, as well as protect her hair against the heat. So with her hair being this sandy color, heat, I just feel like it's not a good idea to put heat to her hair all the time, because it just doesn't do well with heat because it breaks on its own anyway. So me adding heat often just doesn't help. So for me, like, this is what she wanted. She wanted her hair straightened, so that's what it's gonna do. I warned her, about all the effects of straightening her hair, and I told her, just don't get used to your hair being straight, because it just does not take heat well, and I don't want, because it's so easy to dry out, I don't want her hair to break off even more than it normally does in just its own natural state. So right now, I'm using the Babyliss Pro blow dryer, and this is my absolute favorite blow dryer. I know I show the other one often, but as far as getting your hair super straight, this blow dryer is going to do the job. So now, as far as the Babyliss system, I just feel like it's the OG system of like heat and hair care. So for me, like, I just love their system. Like, you're gonna see the flat iron that I use. I've had this flat iron since I first started doing hair, and of course I like to try new things. I've wavered a few times, tried new flat irons, and it just never, I always end up coming back to the Babyliss Pro flat irons or their blow dryers or everything, because I just feel like it just does the job. That their titanium um plates, it just gives you like a silky press when it's done. And then to be able to see the temperature, because the one that I use has a digital temperature thing, so to be able to see the temperature on it, to know like I'm not overheating the person's hair and or anything like that, like, it really helps. And their blow dry is just amazing um to use. So, like I said, I'm going to link everything because I'm focusing on products, tools, all that stuff in this video, as well as how to get the hair straight. So, right now, I'm going in with the denim brush and the blow dryer, and you guys see me use a wooden brush. I'm not sure if they have that wooden brush on Amazon, but I know I bought it from Sally's, so I will link that as well. So after you've blow dried it with the denim brush, you want to go in with this wooden brush, and this is going to get it super straight. So the process of getting your hair to do like a silk press is to get it as straight as you can with just the blow drying process. So I focus on most of the heat during the blow drying process than I do when I'm actually straightening it out. So once I go in with the flat iron, I only need to run the flat iron over the hair once to get it to where I need it to go. So that's what I'm gonna go do next, is jump in with the flat iron once I have her hair fully straightened out. So now I'm going to use the Paul Mitchell Gloss Drop. So this is when your hair is dry. You want to put like a dime size, they say. I might have put a little bit more than that because her hair, like I said, it just always looks dry. No matter what you do, no matter how much you deep condition or whatever, just because of the color of her hair, it just always looks a little dry. So I tend to overuse on the oils. So for her hair, I just wanted to make sure like I put enough of the gloss drops so that when I did flat iron it, it just did look a little silky and glossy. And as my review of the conditioner and shampoo, I definitely love how her hair felt after I used the Olaplex in her hair. It definitely felt a lot softer. I know they have other systems. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase those systems and just see how their entire system works with her hair instead of just using the conditioner and shampoo. I just feel like it doesn't give you enough to work with when you only use two things. So I'm gonna purchase the rest of the system and try again on her hair before I can really give you guys a full review of how it works. So now I'm going to go in with the OG of flat irons, which is the Babyliss Pro. And as you can see, it's all beat up. Look, it's been used. Like I've been working with this flat iron for about 6 years now, and it just always does the job, no matter where what I try to use or try to like cheat on it and use something else. I always end up coming back to this flat iron. So I'm gonna have the link for you guys in the description. I feel like I never really link things and I really want to do better at that. So now I'm just gonna make sure I do the extra work, go the extra mile to make sure that I do link the things that I use for you guys so that you guys can, try it if you want to. If not, that's fine, but at least you know that link is there. So as you can see, there's some shine to her hair, which I love to see because that does not happen very often. I love to see that her hair looks super shine and glossy. So as I'm going through the flat iron process, one thing I don't like about flat iron is that after I've flat ironed it straight and I go back into like put a little curl to it, sometimes the hair tends to puff out some. So what I recommend doing when you are straightening the hair or using these products is if you planned on curling the hair, go ahead and curl it as you're going instead of waiting till after you've already straightened it. So now I'm looking at her hair, I'm saying, okay, she definitely needs a clip. So I'm gonna just put some more gloss in her hair and then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna trim her hair just to make it, she needs a trim. So I don't want her to walk around with her ends looking like that. So I'm going to go through and trim her hair down and then I'm going to put some curls in it and we'll see the finished look. So now I'm going to go back through. As you can see, her hair is straight. It looks good. Her ends are trimmed. So now I'm going to go through and curl it. And this is when I hate it because I feel like after doing this, her hair kind of like puffs up a little bit. But then I'm going to put it in like a wrap and she's going to sleep on it. And, the next day it looks really nice. She loved it. She just, one one of those things where they start to walk past the mirror and like everything that she does her head has to turn extra hard so she could see the balance of her hair. It's just funny to watch because I just remember getting my hair straightened for the first time and that feeling that you get when it's bouncing and when it's like doing its thing, and you're like, oh my god, like, it just feels good. So it was just funny to watch her walk past a mirror or just running down the stairs and just making sure her hair is just bouncing all over the place. So that's the feeling that she had. I wish I had recorded some of it, but she went to school. It did not puff up as bad as I thought. It did puff up a little bit, but those products definitely worked. And like I said, those are my OG products, except for the Olaplex. That was my first time trying it. I did see a difference, and maybe that is the difference in how shiny her hair looks now, other than the Paul Mitchell's tools that I used in it. But this is the final look, you guys. She is playing with her hair. That's what she did for most of the time. She wore it straight for about 3 days, and then we had to throw it in a bun, in a two braids for picture day. So that picture day video is like when she last had her hair straightened.